down. It's she used the word blödsinn. It's crazy. Okay. So what I'm doing is crazy. Well, I'm going to post this link to this article from the research from the Max Planck Institute, which is world-renowned, about the research they did over several years concerning the extinction of species here on the shores of Lake Constance and surrounding areas, which is what I've been saying all along for the last 10 years. So, see, the birds got stressed out when she started screaming at me. Well, I knew inevitably, you know, all week I've been pretty much, you know, I've been manhandled till right now. So, yeah. It's amazing how many elderly people come after me. It's amazing. I mean, these people are like in their 80s and 90s, and they're verbally assaulting me. It doesn't matter, young or old here. They're vicious, absolutely vicious. One elderly lady, she must have been close to her 80s, came every day, took brown paper bags, filled them up with air, and then put them on the ground, stamped on them. And she did it from the electrical box here, you see, all the way to the sidewalk, all the way around the perimeter of the property. I mean, it must have taken her close to an hour. And she was doing that every day. So one of my friends, Roy, walking his dog was so scared, would not come here to walk here anymore. And he finally said, you know, you're just crazy. You have to stop this. And she did stop it for that day, but then she started again, and then I laid into her. And by the way, she followed the car. She saw where I lived, and she came to my new apartment, and she started saying things to me there. She's obviously not, you know, something doesn't click right there, something not right. And I tried to explain to her. I met her one time in the parking lot here, and I must have spent almost an hour explaining the situation of the birds. And she says she feeds birds in her garden. And I thought I was getting through, and it's like the next day, everything was erased. It was just like I had never had a conversation with her, and then she started doing that. I mean, obviously she's unbalanced, but what are you going to do? I mean, till finally I raised my voice, which is something I don't like to do, and got aggressive and said, you better stop or I'm going to call the police. And when she heard the word police, she finally stopped. You know, the people here, well, not all the people, but most of the people have respect for the police. And they believe everything in the newspapers, even if it's totally incorrect information, false information, or just outright lies. And they believe the newspapers, okay? And they respect the police, but nothing else. No Charlie. Look at that. No Charlie today. Well, let me see what I have here. I have a little bit here left over. We'll see if the birds come and get it. Maybe Charlie will come over here. Nope. No Charlie. No Charlie. Got a little bird right here. We'll give him some piece of sausage. There he goes. He's got a little piece of sausage. Now the hawks are still flying here. We got 2 pairs, the same as we did last time. So I'm going to end this video here. We got a hawk on the field now. Give you a little piece of sausage again. Here you go. There you go, honey. We had a pair of hawks on the field. I guess oh no, there's one hawk on the field right there eating. And there's a couple of crows. He's got his little sausage here. He's trying to figure out what to do with it. Very similar to Charlie, but not Charlie. But look at that hawk. Look at that. Look at that crow. Almost looked like he was clipping on the tail. No, I guess he's just eating there. Look at that hawk. Absolutely amazing. These people have absolutely no tolerance and no empathy for these starving birds. I mean, where would you see that? Where would you see a hawk right here eating side by side? Here, look at this here. The dealership Lang initiated their bird screaming machine. Now we know why. Now we know why. What's going on here. I'm just going to take a little walk over there, and we'll see about getting well, I got it on video. So yeah. I think I'm going to put down their name, their phone number, and their email. I think it's worth them getting an ugly email. I think so. Maybe some of the other YouTubers feel the same way. I mean, you have to call these people out on what they do, and now we know. But the weird thing is that the hawk is still there. Look at him, because he's so freaking hungry. Look at that poor thing. It's just, I mean, that's not normally part of their diet. But evidently he needs it. He needs it. He needs that, or he's going to perish. It's a big bird. He burns lots of calories. And even if he eats grain or seed or whatever, that gives him the energy at least to fly and look for food. Without that, he's a goner. If he doesn't have the energy to fly, he's going to die. Now we have a lone hawk on the field. Look at that. Look at that, YouTubers. If that doesn't beat all. He's taken over the feeding station. Well, he's bold enough, with me standing here and this traffic and everything else, oh, there's Stanley in the air. See Stanley flying? There's Stanley. He's bold enough to come down on the ground, and there's only one reason for that. He's starving to death. He's so hungry he's willing to go against his instincts and come down here in front, with all these people around, and eat something, get something to eat, even if it's not something he normally eats. Wow. I don't know what to say. I'm just speechless. So one lone little hawk. Here he goes, looking for more food to eat. I'm just going to let this video run for another minute or two, because it's such a rare sight. Yesterday was the first time I've ever seen anything like that, and today's the second time. Wow, amazing. Here come a few crows down here. I'm going to switch off my my GoPro, and I'm going to see if I can get a picture of him on the field. So this is DC Danton Crow Crusader. Over and out. Up there he goes. He's taken off. I'm not sure, is he going to come down again? Maybe. There he goes. Look at him. Isn't he beautiful? I could be disturbing him out here. Okay. I'll end this video. And